Go.
Ba-da-da-da-da-pa.
Wow. What's your cue, you dipshit? Oh my god.
Uptown
Uptown
girl.
girl.
You've been living in an uptown world. Okay, fuck it. Let's start.
But you never. No! Fucking. You're dog shit. Okay,
I'm
anyway.
gonna try.
For an uptown girl. Uptown.
Shut up. Let's start.
Okay. Good AM, PM, mga ma'am, sir, mga gago dyan. Lahat kayo, tangina nyo.
Oh, what the hell?
Sorry. I didn't mean it. Viewer
Stop
discretion is
recording.
advised. Wag. If you stop now, I'll break your fucking nose. This is
Alright, noted.
Hello.
Well, you're listening to the Stercus Occurrit podcast. The podcast where shit happens by some dumb college kids with average IQs and big dreams. I am your boy, Kobe Arbis, coming at you live from Kyoto, Japan, also known as the land of the rising sun, also known as I don't want to get in there, might be racist, so I won't say anything. Yes, I'm joined here by
Joby. Welcome. From the
Joby
Philippines,
and
man.
Bobby from Monkey Island. Let's go. Okay.
Shut up.
It's not a island. It's your R word.
Yeah, keep it peaceful, dumb bitch. Alright.
Welcome to episode 3.
Yeah.
Episode 3 of the worst moment of your life. You weren't there last week, Robert Roston.
What's happened to you?
I was busy with a lot of work, but I'm kind of free.
I've heard it all. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, how was your week?
Fuck you, man. Anyways, it was fine. Not really, because yesterday.
What? Make up
yesterday
your mind.
We had. Fine, it's not that good, but at least I still enjoyed it nonetheless. 'Cause yesterday I had a test for analytical chemistry. I've been studying for it, but freaking hell, like no matter how much I tried, the exam was really hard and really long. So I'm feeling I'm not gonna pass. I'm not gonna
You. Yari does it.
Actually, I was taking a quiz earlier, like chemistry.
Saturday?
It's an
On a
online. It's
Saturday?
an online quiz, so don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
earlier, therefore Saturday, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause, like,
So, yeah.
the clock just.
Oh shit!
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. It's already Sunday.
Stupid bitches! Oh my god, you guys can't. Are you guys like fucking stupid? I mean.
So yeah, I took a test yesterday, and then it was about alcohols and shit. So yeah, and then Kobe started spamming the server. I was like, "Oi, where you at? guard." And then I was like, "Dude, I'm taking a quiz." And he's such an asshole. He was like, he thought I was taking a BuzzFeed quiz. So he's like,
You
"Guard,
should've said,
fuck you, asshole."
Listen, you dumb bitch. Okay, like you should have said, "I'm taking a chemistry exam, a chemistry test." I'd be like, "Oh shit, respect the space." But then
I
you're like,
there was time
I'm
limit.
taking a
So
quiz, and I'm like, "Oh fuck, I'm not gonna take you seriously if you say I'm taking a quiz." Like what? Like
It's probably those self-help quizzes, you know, like
No.
dude, I
what's your
barely passed.
personality type?
So
What's your alignment?
which Disney princess are you?
fuck you.
Oh, Disney princess. Aga.
So how's your week, Kobe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Good.
Great. I had fun. I did a lot of things. I got productive. I write essay. I make presentation. I do course reading, and
You went
of
on a
course,
date?
no.
Oh.
I had a date with Destiny.
Shut up, nerd.
I had a date with self-actualization. And I got
And a girl.
I got a job.
What kind of job?
Ooh, me. No, it's not really a job. It's a paid thing. I talked about it last episode, Bobby, which you would have known had you been there.
Should we say our sponsor, by the way,
So much.
or nah, or for
Yeah,
later?
thank you,
Oh
sponsor.
shit! We have a sponsor numbers. So this episode was brought to you by Mirabilis Corporation. Are you a dumb expat who decided it was a good idea to come to the Philippines? Probably not. You know why? Because you're a smart expat, and Mirabilis is just the company for you. Shit, we got those boys over there at Mirabilis. They got you covered. They deal in like super cheap, affordable, very fucking comfortable, living spaces all over Metro fucking Manila. And the thing is, they're all so convenient. They're all in the fucking hustle bustles of the city. You just give them a fucking phone call. You can access their. I mean, they actually don't pick up their phones that much. I know from experience. I have to be honest here.
Nice.
But however, they are very, very, very responsive to email correspondence. They reply in like a minute. I don't know why they can't pick up their phones, but then goddamn, their emails are lightning. And you can give these guys a whirl if you want. So you can hit them up on Facebook because we're fucking Filipinos. We do business transactions via Messenger. That's just how it works around these parts.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of their property is based off, I believe, the San Lorenzo area in Makati, near Makati. Right in the middle of all the action. The best Metro Manila has to offer. Everything. Shut up, bitch. Fuck you. Yeah, that's true. Actually, fuck the North. But
Hey.
the
Hey,
North are
hey.
my friends.
We are
The North are friends. I am more North than any one of you guys actually, so I can't talk shit about
But you
that.
still-
So, what do you mean you're way north than?
I'm literally geographically super fucking North. But aside from that, I'm a Saudi at heart, dude. Paranaque represent, dude. BF Homes represent. That's where it be at. So if you guys want to like, they also do like really long term stays as well. Very reasonable, dude. Like, they'll hook you up. Their places are like, they're fully furnished with air conditions and shit like that, and very fucking affordable. If you guys want to conduct business in the Philippines, like say you're a researcher, you finna do some field work or some shit, just come over there, man. They got you.
So, what's their contacts, dude? What the fuck?
Their contact details.
Link
Okay,
down in the description.
the thing is, they haven't given us any money yet, so they'll give us money starting next week.
And then I think.
Hey, it's good to be early, It's good to be
This
early.
is like a
But they have
rehearsal.
confirmed that they're sponsoring us already. So.
Yes. They will keep our shit alive so we could stay on fucking
So thank you
SoundCloud,
to
indeed. Very, 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 very much thanks to the gang over at Mirabilis. Their office is based off BF Job. I'm just saying, these guys are our boys.
Oh, really?
So,
Shit, dude.
hell yeah. Anyway, so yeah, God bless these fools.
So what's
God bless them so much.
What's that
What?
podcast material that we were talking about earlier? Fuck.
Podcast material. Oh, I think I remember the GIF.
Oh yeah, the GIF.
So some context for you people who were not in our discussion, which turns out to be everybody who's not us. We had a discussion about there was a poll on Facebook that had a bunch of artists competing for the title of like
Who's the best?
the king of sad songs, and one of the fights that went on, one of like the 1v1s was Coldplay versus
with
Laney.
Yeah, Laney.
And the thing is, I called out Joby because he said Laney, and I'm like, the band is literally called Los Angeles, New York. You don't say fucking Los Angeles, you fucking loon. So I was like, say that shit properly.
What about those people who want to be baguettes?
Shut up, whore. Wait. Talk, bitch. Shit. Fuck you. Okay. So,
let the man speak, Joby.
Right. So speaking of speaking, Bobby pulls out some fucking postmodern semantic theory bullshit out of his rectum, and then he's like, I forgot what you said because it was so dumb, but you can say it again.
You mean the thing about GIFs?
The GIFs and the GIFs.
No, that's what I said. I said that the people who say Laney are the people who say GIF. Graphics interchange format.
Graphics.
Well, because GIF is technically the correct pronunciation of
GIF.
Yeah, let's just say
of GIF.
Here's the reason why. Even though it sounds way better and grammatically correct
Grammatically
not grammatically.
or phonetically
Yeah, whatever you said.
or
Even though that
semantically.
whatever.
I don't know. Just leave me alone. I'm joking.
Anyways, so even though it's the correct way of saying it based on the English language is GIF, the creator of GIF, which is I don't know who the guy is, but he did confirm that you pronounce GIF as GIF. So
who
technically,
created GIF?
yeah.
Elon Musk? Oh shit.
Elon Musk? No, not him.
I'm joking. No, I'm fucking joking.
What the fuck?
It's obviously Jeff Bezos.
It's Steve Wilhite, you dipshit.
Steve Wilhite.
Jobs.
How much beer have you drank today?
Kobe.
Enough.
Enough for this podcast.
Enough for this podcast.
Enough
but
to
not
put
enough
up
to
with you
keep
two
it.
fucking idiots. Anyway, so
This has so much profanity. We're only
Alright,
11
so
minutes in.
Stevie Wilhite said,
Stevie Wonder.
let's just call him
Isn't she
Steve said,
lovely?
listen,
Okay,
please.
go on. I'm
Alright.
listening.
So yeah, Stevie Wilhite said that you pronounce as GIF as GIF, and so even though it's like technically correct to pronounce it as GIF, whatever the GIF or GIF itself was made by some creator, and that creator has full jurisdiction in any fudge, man. Anyways,
you
lost
can't
it.
copyright words, you fucking lunatic.
no, copyright. Like he has full jurisdiction on whatever he created. So if
Who
he dictates,
says?
that's like the law of property.
What?
No, Intellectual
What?
property. That's
Intellectual
property. So that's his intellectual property. So whatever he dictates about that intellectual property go for that property. So if he says that it's pronounced as GIF, then yeah, we do.
Christ.
It's pronounced as
Well,
GIF.
I wanna make a new term. GIF stands for God. I'm friendly.
Dude, what the fuck was that?
So I'm GIF.
And
Guys,
GIF!
I'm
My name is
GIF.
I'm
Look at me,
GIF.
I'm GIF. Yo, oh shit. Okay.
Fuck, do we need a new topic? Jump to a new topic. Sorry.
Alright, no, shut up, you whore. We go as we please. This
So,
podcast goes where it please. Oh, it reminds me of this debate I had in high school with I forgot who it was. I'm not gonna actually. I remember exactly who it is.
Are you
I'm
going
not
to
gonna
name drop?
them.
Okay.
No, you know why? Because that's doing them a favor, and fuck these people. I'm just joking. They're all right. If they're listening, you know exactly who you are, and I fucking hate you. So so back then in high school, I got okay, you fucking asshole. Square up, like this August. I swear to God, like I know where you fucking live. I'm gonna slap your fucking jaw, dude. Okay. Cough. Okay, so I got into a fight with some fuckers, you know, and it was over this. What do you think is correct?
Which?
Putang ina or putang?
if I'm not mistaken, I think the
Say it
one,
again,
the
say it
first
again.
one, the
Putang ina or putang ina?
putang ina.
Poo.
Okay, so that's
Emphasis
what
on
I
the
said.
poo.
That's what I said, and then they were calling me out saying, "Shit, why you say it like putang ina?" And I'm like, "What the fuck, bitch? Putang ina mo? Like, fuck you, go away."
Like imagine saying putang ina and putang ina. Like it has
Yeah,
to properly say
Fuck.
putang ina, right? You know?
I know. Putang ina, and then putang ina sounds like you're fucking mad, and then like tang ina, putang ina sounds like it's like
Complaining.
it's like oh, it's hot outside. Putang ina.
Can we
And then
stop?
putang ina is like you're about to get a
Tang ina mo, Kobe.
You know, Like, imagine this. You're like really mad at
Ang
something.
dami mong sinabi. Under a
No,
minute, puta.
Well, I was walking around, minding my business, and out of the corner of my eye,
So when are you coming back here?
flash, bang,
Early August?
alakazam. Oh, August, before August 6th, because I have to be there for big old daddy's birthday.
Happy birthday to your dad.
I know, right? You know where he lives. Stop by, buy him a beer, smoke with him. I don't know, do something.
How old is your dad?
Hi, Tito.
He's pushing 60. He's an old boy.
Holy shit, 60. Already?
Old
He doesn't
boy.
look
That's a
60.
nice movie.
I know, right? He aged really fucking well, and like here I am. My blockmates say that I simultaneously look 15 and 50 at the same time.
Fuck. Dude, my dad's like 65
No, that's true.
already? Okay, wait. How does my dad look like to you? Late 50s?
I see. Yeah, he's a late 50s guy.
How about
Damn.
my dad?
Your dad looks like he is
He's mid 50s.
late 40s.
Late
Actually.
40s.
Ooh, how about my mom?
I haven't seen your mom.
Your mom.
I forgot
looks
the
pretty- Okay, I'm used to East Asian people, looking really young.
young. Yeah, that's a
Yeah, and your mom looks pretty old, so I'd say late 50s.
My mom's losing her
Touch.
charm.
She's losing her East Asian genetics. You keep it. The thing is, Bobby, like you're a Taiwan boy, and like the thing is, you've got a fucking baby face, right? Makes me want to bully you. And like the thing is, the Filipino in you stands out a lot because like your sister looks nothing like you.
Yeah, I look way uglier than my sister. Jesus
No,
Christ.
no, are you implying that being Filipino is ugly? Fuck you, no.
proud to be
I'm just saying
Filipino.
Probably I got the wrong side of the gene.
The wrong side. What the fuck?
Oh no, the third worlder in me is predominant. Oh fuck. Alright, listen here, biatch. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that.
Mhm.
You feel?
Yeah, okay.
Of course you fucking feel. You have no choice but to feel. Lest I assault you. I don't know. Okay. So, fucking, the thing is also, genetically speaking, I am different than most run-of-the-mill Filipinos. And I don't know why. Because the thing is, I am a lot of things that Filipinos aren't. For example, my shoulders broad.
Nice.
And Filipinos dark. I am veering towards the yellow brown side actually. I'm
No.
pretty brown though.
Yeah,
No,
you
I'm
look-
pretty
you-
brown.
You
Like
look,
I
you look really moreno.
yeah, that's what I thought. It's like cause like I asked my boys in here in Yap and I'm like, shit, guys, how do I look? And then they're like, you're brown as fuck, dude. Like, I mean, not as fuck since I have South Asian blackmates, but I'm brown. And then I'm like,
Dark brown.
Yeah. I am not a dark brown. I'm a light brown. I think, yeah.
Who's the darkest
We
among our
are-
friends? You?
That's
Me?
a dangerous question.
I know, right?
Maybe
Anyway,
no,
let's skip
you-
that. Let's skip that.
Please, not like that, guys. Not like
We
this.
have a lot of dark friends.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I always like to think of like that little slice of the world, Southeast Asia, as being that synthesis between East Asia and South Asia. That's why we're fucking brownies. I said, geographically, I guess that historically that's kind of true. But aside from that, right? Speaking of like Filipinos, right? Most Filipinos are really dark and they're small in frame. They don't grow hair, and I'm none of those. I'm a broad boy. I'm pretty hairy, and I'm very light skinned, and my facial features as well, right? Like the thing is, most Filipinos have pretty small eyes. My eyes are kind of big.
Yeah, they're small, but they're not really chinky, you know.
Oh,
Chinese.
yeah, of course. Like I think your eyes are smaller than mine, but it's more of like what you must say. It's like if you remember when we went to Ifugao for our
Student
seminar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone in Ifugao had really chinky eyes.
Yeah.
despite that area like not being exposed too much to like the outside, right? And then you can't deny that they have a sort of like a very East Asian sort of like vibe to them, right? Not like how they act, how they act is very Filipino still, but how they just how they look. It's like you would never have guessed that these guys would be Filipino. You know, like if you saw like an Ifugaoan person who just walk around, you'd probably think that, oh, this guy is probably like some Thai or Vietnamese or Burmese person, right?
Do you miss our trip to Sagada?
It had its ups and downs, definitely.
But you're grateful
Um,
that you experienced it.
Generally speaking, I liked it, and I think it was very important for Father's Day that we had that thing, especially since everyone was like fucking choking on the big black senioritis the
You
doo
know,
doo doo.
I never really got the senioritis effect.
Yeah, the thing is like you didn't.
I
I had
got the
it for a
senioritis.
while. I had it. I had the thing is also it's like okay, senioritis. I don't know if it's a global thing for our listeners who unfortunately do not know our stupid Filipino inside joke. Senioritis. I'm not sure if it's global. Basically, when you're in your last year of high school,
You tend not to give shit.
yeah, because you have this mentality that you just wanna fucking pass, get it over with. You just wanna get out of here, go to college. You're
Yeah.
done. You're fucking done. You know, it's like, and then it's like,
Dude, I
And
got
usually it doesn't
senioritis for
matter
PE.
anymore since you already applied for your
yeah, same.
colleges.
Yeah, you just wanna be able to pass, and it hits very, very hard in the latter years because you know we already finished our college applications, so we know if we're in or not. And then if we're in or not, it doesn't even matter how well we do in the last year.
Yeah.
Right, so if we're like in, it's like fuck, I'll just fail. I don't give a shit. I
What
just
the
need to
fuck?
pass. So yeah, but the thing is, it extends. I don't care how people go about their academics; that's their thing. But it extends because when you're the seniors, you have to do a lot of extracurriculars, even though you don't want to, like organize the school fair and whatnot, right?
Dude, Father's Day was the best.
Our Father's Day is what we call our school fair here, big old Power of Southridge. We call it Father's Day because we love the patriarchy. and
So
and
daddies, here's to all the daddies of the world.
yes,
Instead of
indeed.
calling it Family Day.
That's what dogma gets you. You know, that's what literal interpretation of the Bible gets you. Fucking yeah,
And
dumb shit like that. Anyway, but anyway.
here's also the
Fun.
funny part about our school fair. It's called Father's Day, and it's not really held on Father's Day of the year.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
that's something that pissed me off when I was a kid. I was like, yeah, Father's Day, but Father's Day. And I'm like,
I mentioned this to my cousin, like from the States, like, oh, I'm going to Father's Day, and then she was like, wait, we're in the
it's like in
early
the middle
Feb
of
right
the
now.
year.
Yeah. So
And
she was
here's
like,
the
shouldn't
worst
we?
part about it. Okay, one of these Father's Day is a day at an event, and the other Father's Day is like a fucking place. You refer to it like it's a place. Like I'm headed to Father's Day. In hindsight, you know how stupid that fucking sounds. It's like how long did you stay in Father's Day? I'm like, shit, I don't know, 24 hours.
Was Father's Day nice?
Yeah, like what did you
What
guys
did you eat in
do?
Father's Day?
What restaurants were there on that makes sense, but like you know it's like where were you in Father's Day? It's like
How long did you stay in Father's Day?
yeah, it's so fucking stupid. In hindsight, the naming of our school fair was fucking retarded, but I loved it
Yo, I saw
anyway.
my crush in Father's Day.
Yeah, in
Never
Father's
fucking
Day,
stop.
dude. I was organizing Father's Day.
Dude, we organized Father's Day. What you talking about, you selfish bitch?
Uh, I don't want to be reminded of Father's Day because I'm gonna fucking.
We had a wild ride in fucking Father's Day.
Dude, what time did you get there? I got there. We were
Alright, so
called for 3 a.m.
we had fucking school. We came out of
before
class.
that day.
beforehand, and our classes ended 4:20 blazes. So what we did was I didn't go home. I stayed in school to help out with the fucking decors for like for
Hey,
like
that's us.
Yeah, that's me
yeah,
also.
fuck you.
Hey,
Shut up, Kobe,
it's not
dude.
my
When
fault.
we were in
You
deck, she
know,
was just painting the fucking newspaper.
which we really needed.
You guys needed
Technically.
help because y'all couldn't
Yeah,
manage
we
yourselves,
were
but
undermanned,
that's
so.
fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
technically,
was
I
that
was
was not
supposed to be the
I
head.
was part of three committees. You know that? Sorry,
Programs? Were you
I
back for
was not
program?
programmed. I was logistics, decors, and this committee called the HR committee.
I kind of did not feel the HR committee, to be
It's not.
honest.
It's here's the thing. I'm the only member, and my only client is Alvaro.
What the fuck?
Fuck you,
No, it's
man.
because like I was the guy who was pretty much like, cause he was like going insane. He was like fucking punching the walls until his knuckles bled and shit like that. He was like smoking packs the whole day, and I had to make sure that he didn't kill himself while he was doing the whole thing. No, he kind of just pulled the committee out of his ass and said, I just it was a joke, but I didn't treat it as a joke because it was really important. It was like a whole year thing. I was just there to make sure that he stayed sane, and then it was so important that I decided to put it in my college applications that I was part of the HR committee, and it worked. I mean, I'm here now.
So you back to what you were saying? What time did you get?
All right, so I stayed. So after 4:20 Blizzard, I stayed in school till like fucking I don't know 9 p.m. helping the decors with shit. You know, just painting fucking Bulbasaur in boxes and putting them on top of trash cans. I don't know what we were doing, but what happened was after that I did logistics work, and that was fun. And
And then we had
Logistics is kind of fun.
then we
Just although a lot of paperwork.
yeah,
That's
you
fun.
know, it's fun putting chairs on the field and setting up tents and shit. That's fucking fun, yeah. And the thing was, I stayed in school till about like maybe 12 a.m. I got so tired that I snuck in alcohol into the campus that I bought from 7-Eleven,
and then there
and
was our call time was 3 a.m., right?
I got hit, and I was working with other people while I was tipsy, and fucking one of the teachers, I think it was Sir Marsolo, he was like looking at us like, and then I was like trying to act sober, like I'm fine, I'm good. Before that, I spent the whole day actually. I managed to get permission to cut classes that day. Actually, I didn't get permission. Why would I ever get permission?
You
I just cut
just
classes. I cut classes because I was in charge of printing out the tarpaulins for big old Father's Day. So I had to print out like this fucking football field's worth of fucking tarpaulin that said Father's Day. And
What about you, Bobby?
yeah.
Wait.
No, but I'm not done yet. Hey.
Fine, fine.
Let the man finish, man. Come on.
Yeah, let Zaman finish.
Zaman.
Me, Watashi. Anyway, so I went home at like 1 a.m. to go home, and then I came back at like 3 a.m. I don't know why I went home.
Yeah.
I came back at 3 a.m. To help set up the rest of Father's Day, and I ended up sleeping in a storage room until like fucking 7
Storage
a.m.
room. Where's
And
this?
for the makeshift storage room, which is the conference room.
Oh.
I was sleeping there, and then I was sleeping there with like nine other people. We were just so tired, and then they woke us up and said, "Oh, it's the morning parade." And I was like, "Oh shit, gotta get my gear on, boys." So
Your TF2 gear?
yeah, I was the so like just for some context, our every year our Father's Day needs to have a theme,
It
and
changes.
our Father's Year's theme was video games,
Retro
and
games, yeah.
the whole not just retro games, the whole plot was that basically Wreck-It Ralph. That's the plot. So
Think
I was the soldier from Team Fortress 2, and we every year in Father's Day we have a morning parade that kicks off the whole thing where all the students gather to the field to do a fucking
tug
dance number,
and tug of war.
like a fucking flash mob. So I was in front and I was leading the kids, and we were dancing like fucking Casey and the Sunshine Band or some shit. And I was grooving with like fucking 1 hour of sleep. Like yeah.
So yeah.
Immediately after that, I fucking died again. I went back to that room and died. So I slept.
My memories of Father's Day, dude. I was part of the security com. So
Yeah, you got to meet River Maya.
I got to meet
Those
River Maya, Four of Spades, O Flamingo. Who else? Ransom Collective. Yeah, dude, it's the best.
That's fucking
Like,
lit.
yeah. So and then our protocol for the band safety is that they will go to the old music room near our classrooms, and then
the shitty one,
the shitty ones, yeah.
the
one
one
on-
that's like falling apart with mold on the fucking walls, right?
yeah.
Oh god.
And then when it's almost their turn, we transfer them to the elementary library, and then that's where
with the tiny baby chairs.
yeah, and then that's where they start warming up their vocals. So, and then there are two guards
What?
standby on standby right in front of the
The
door.
alpha males, the
Yeah.
gods.
So every time people want to they're like, "Hey, what's your business here?" So, what?
I'm here
State
to
your business.
I'm here to I want to touch Unique's hand. Oh my god, Zelda. Bajaw.
Yeah.
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 Fuck you. Shut up. Okay. You.
Okay. Whoa.
Robert.
Okay. Someone. Sorry.
my-
Before that, I got some feedback from a friend. So yeah, let's read it
What's your-
after.
Okay, Bob. After Bobby's big story.
Yeah. So go, Bobby.
All right. Decors, holy shit.
Yeah,
big mess.
that's right. Holy shit.
all
Fuck
I-
you guys.
All I could say, fuck, holy shit, what is this bullshit?
You know, my
so-
mom almost fucking strangled me because of you guys. No, because like we worked with a lot of boys in paint, and that shit would get on my uniform, and I didn't have any spares, so
Dude,
I,
that
I'd
to,
go,
like,
I'd go
most of
home,
the
and
drivers.
my mom is like, "The fuck? What happened, dude?" I'm like, "Shit, Decor's mom," and then my mom's like, "No."
Dude, you should have seen my shoe, man. Like my shoe green, white.
Have you-
I had to
I don't
paint
know.
over that with black.
Yeah, same with mine. I painted over my shoes.
Yeah, I had to throw away those shoes because it was really
I still have them with me. I wear them
My-
for like formal events.
my pants. I like had so many stains in it. Yet none of the teachers ever noticed those stains. on
Oh,
my
here's the
pants.
thing. They do notice. The teachers just fucking hate us. They don't care.
Anyways, to continue, the Deckers was such a mess. We had
Oh,
we had a good
yes.
start though. We planned it out, but I don't wanna call out, but I'll just call out the guy.
No, don't,
Not
no name
the
dropping.
no name dropping, but I'm gonna call out our leader, the guy who didn't lead as well, and therefore
Okay.
most of us
No feelings, because the guy worked hard. It's just that he needed help leading.
yeah
Yeah.
that's kind of true.
I
But
mean,
he did needed the help, yet he didn't really want it because he kept saying, "Yeah, I got this. Yeah, I got this." So because I was the one offering most of the help, and it's like, "Oh, I got
dude,
this. I got
is this our fucking Southeast Asian mentality?
this."
Where we're
Yeah.
like, well, we don't want to inconvenience people. We got this, you know. I'm literally dying, but I got this, you know. Like, like all, like I'm losing motor functions in my arms, but I got this. That's okay.
You don't want to know how many times he got mad at the whole Deckers team.
Dude, he got mad
And-
at me. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like, I'm not even Decors, and I got chewed out.
And then here's the worst part. By the time the school fair started, the early morning, I was supposed to come in late because I done my job, and I don't really need to be in the morning. So I wanted to come in late until my friend said, "Yo, where are the fucking Deckers? Like it's the morning parade is about to start, and we have no fucking Deckers around the school." Then I'm just like, "What do you mean?"
Our decors were literally like fucking cardboard boxes with Pokemon faces,
Yeah,
which you put on top of trash cans.
not trash cans. The kids put in those trash cans. Just kidding. Anyway,
Oh shit.
we had a lot of those small boxes, and then my friend just sent me a picture that they're all in one area, and like, what the fuck happened? Isn't this supposed to be
Yeah,
set up already?
you guys should have made like a Pokemon center.
Because there
Make
were a few guys who were in charge in
You know what is
setting up those
disastrous?
boxes.
The
It was very
the
disastrous.
Nether portal.
we don't talk about that. No.
We don't talk
that,
about
that
that.
was a disaster.
It broke. It broke apart too fast.
Like we just placed it right in the entrance at the beginning of the Father's Day, and then it just broke down as kids went through it. So,
Anyway,
our
so
old idea was to put a huge Mario pipe. Is that?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Huge
was the
Mario pipe by
original.
the stages.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that was too hard. That was too ambitious.
Yeah.
And expensive. Very expensive.
Damn.
Anyways, and so yeah, I had to rush to school and set up the thing. Good thing my friend was there. So the both of us were setting up, and then I asked, "Where is our friend, the leader of the decors?" He fucking abandoned those boxes. He just placed them there and started ranting by himself and went away. And I'm just like, "What the fuck? Why'd you give up? We're already here.
Don't you
We're
feel
at the
like
event."
don't you feel like the reward was fucking worthwhile though?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Yes, it
like
was.
I stayed in Father's Day for like the whole fucking thing. Like
We drank after.
I stayed in school for like we all stayed in school for close to maybe a little more over 24 hours, and like yeah, but granted I spent most of the time sleeping, especially since like I had a performance, we had to perform,
Oh
right?
shit.
The fucking
Uh-huh.
leftovers,
The
goddamn.
fucking leftovers.
The
Leftovers.
What's
oh
our band?
god.
What?
You never heard of us? Oh shit, that really hurts, you know. But
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, sorry. No, cause I was in the no, I was thinking of the leftover like the leftover food.
No, dude, we were. Oh my god, dude!
No,
Like,
cause I also at the
That's
same.
our friend.
No,
ooh,
also.
dude, we were fucking the leftovers, man. We were like fucking.
Fire.
I was no,
Fire.
cause I was taking care of business with the other band.
Dude, the
So
fucking leftovers, the leftovers and Southridge, holy shit, we're like the Led Zeppelin in a sea of Nirvana, dude. I swear, like, no, I mean, whatever.
Pauta.
Pautaon ng bente. Dude,
So,
the fucking our vocalist from the leftovers, and the greatest of all time, Kaicho, was supposed to co-host the shit, but the guy's busy. It's either he's busy or doesn't give a shit. I think it's both. Anyway, fuck that guy. He'll come around because he loves me. Anyway, so it's okay.
all right.
I ended up staying the whole time, right? So there was a lot of intermittent napping because I was so fucking dead in the whole Father's Day. You know, my family didn't even stay the whole thing. They just came for lunch. They came for the morning parade. They ate lunch, then they fucking left. My family hates Father's Day actually.
Mhm.
that's
They
sad.
they hate they hate it. They
Same
then
kind of same.
they brought my brother home to they brought my brother home after lunch, and then they brought him back at like night for the night parade, which is traditionally how we end the official part of Father's Day. And then after the night parade is when all the bands start performing. My dad wanted to stay for River Maya, but my brother was like, "Fuck River Maya, let's get me out of here." So they had to. And then
And then you had no ride going back, so
I
I
did
was
have
like,
no right because we finished close to 2 a.m., didn't we?
yeah.
Yeah, actually.
After all the bands left, we just finished all the leftover alcohol, and then we got drunk in school because we fucking did it. That's why.
What do you mean drunk in school? Dude, we went to my house.
No, there was like San Miguel in school, and some of us
Yeah, at the
opened
back.
it up. After the
Oh.
night parade, only adults are left on Father's Day, so they crack open the fucking San Miguel's, and then they start drinking. It was a nice feeling, you know, like after fucking River Maya performs and everyone's just like, we did it. Just that feeling, like you and your boys standing by the stats overlooking the whole field. The field's a mess, but then you're just like, we fucking did it.
One of the best.
Bobby, did you go to last year's Father's Day? The bachelor.
By 118, 119? No.
Sorry.
Occurrit. I had a production.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. God, ours was the best still.
It broke all the records. We did something right. I don't know what, but we did it. And like, the thing was, everyone was working. Alvaro was like about to fucking commit suicide because he couldn't get anyone to work. He couldn't motivate anyone. But if after a little bit of patience, everyone just suddenly stepped up their game. Like in the last 2 months, because it was so hard to get people to fucking work, and like apparently this was not a problem that previous councils had to face. It wasn't as bad as ours because of the new SHS system. It just really fucked with people, and then suddenly everyone just started working. Even the ones who shouldn't be giving a shit started giving a shit, and like it was like a fucking miracle of business management, to be honest. Like I don't know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, that was crazy, dude. Father's Day. I'll be honest, I miss that shit. That shit was fucking fun. I'm really proud of what we did. We did it. Then it was character building as fuck, you know. Yeah,
Was it
sleepless.
team building
Hella
as
sleep
much?
was nice. Team building, character building, just general, man. Like fuck, we leveled up like as RPG. Like if we were all RPG characters, man, that was worth like fucking millions of XP. Like we all walked out of that shit fucking more like better, man. I'm telling y'all.
And also, I must say, wasn't the best experience, although it was satisfying. Because remember about the tech thing, folks.
Man, the tech.
Remember the guy who abandoned his spot?
Oh.
Oh.
Dude,
I
that
wonder who
hamster.
that is.
It was Bug Eaten. Remember Bug Eaten?
Oh
I miss
fuck.
Bug Eaten.
Buckeaton. wait, Bobby, who's Buckeaton again?
Dude, like Renzo's hamster. You remember that?
Oh yeah, we had
I'm kind
Who
of
won, who-
lost.
who won?
During Father's Day.
Okay,
Our
some
friend won a
context. Yeah, one of our friends won a hamster in a party game, and then he wanted us to name him, and then we started calling him a Bug Eaten. He's a JoJo character. he's a rat. He's a rat who can fire fucking poison darts from a spirit gun.
And he managed to beat the main character, Jojo Part 3.
He did almost kill him. Bug Eaten, yeah, and then like, so one of our other cohorts was assigned to watch Bug Eaten, and suddenly he's like, "Shit, I can't watch Bug Eaten. You watch Bug Eaten," and I'm like, "I don't want to watch fucking Bug Eaten," but before I could say anything, he just ran off, and I'm like, "Shit, I'm watching Bug Eaten." So, so it turns out that he said he was going to start peeing and shit, but then he ended up just flirting with girls.
Yeah.
And he was the guy who was supposed to be part of like the lights and sounds booth in the night parade. So he's important. He's an important guy. And suddenly he's fucking gone. So me and some other people are just there like, ah shit, we have to improvise. We don't know what to
Yeah.
do. So we pull some fucking cues out of our ass and hope everything went well. And then all the fucking teachers went up to us and it's like, the fuck's going on? And I'm like, I don't know, man. He's gone. And then,
Like during one of the performances of like the night parade, not one. There were like
Yeah.
three performances. Two of them were accident because were you there when Bibal
Accident.
accidentally pulled off?
Hey,
the recording?
we don't name drop. We don't name drop, my
Dude,
boy.
we name drop so much people.
I mean, they won't
We-
know who they are.
No. My boy Jay. No,
My boy Jay.
no, my boy.
My boy Jay.
My boy is great. You know, he keep up the good work wherever he is now. I don't even know where he
He's
is.
in Benil.
Still Lasal. Dude,
Oh, he's in Benil now. Wow.
just bring his 12-inch with him, man.
No, it's the
talk
10-inch, dude.
12-inch. 12-inch, let's go.
No, he's my friend.
That fucking.
That's why he has a 12-inch, man.
It's a
Isn't that-
10-inch.
10-inch.
This is-
No.
is.
What's 10-inch?
His ruler. Fuck.
You know,
Change topic. Change topic.
we were talking about how this podcast should be something like intellectual, you know, and then here we are talking.
No, but
we'll
here's the
get
thing. It's
we'll,
fun. That's why.
we'll get to it later. You dumbass. Like I'll pull something out of my ass anyway. Like I'm the kind of person that needlessly has to say something deep just to sound smart because I'm so insecure about my intelligence. You know that I'm that kind of person.
But Kobe, you are smart.
No, calm
Yeah,
down.
kilig na yan.
Si Kuya.
Hey, shut up. Anyway, so wait, we were
Kilig na
oh,
kasi
wait.
nerd siya.
I'm not a nerd. No.
Okay. Dude, that's like our catchphrase now. Kobe's a nerd.
Nerd.
It's
How
not,
dare you
not
call
in
me
a
that?
non-insult way, so.
I'm the hippest, trendiest motherfucker this side of fucking Japan, dude. Like
Yeah, fuck you.
I am the trendiest motherfucker in my room right now.
You're the
I'm
only one here.
just
I'm so hungry
shit.
right now.
really. I never would have fucking guessed, huh? Damn.
Damn!
I dare say I think I'm the youngest tenant in my building. Therefore, I am the trendiest tenant in my building. Hell yeah.
Baguettes? That's what they
Yes,
call?
I know. I am a fucking baguette. Watch over the baguettes, okay? Wait, so Alhamasan, you said
Yo.
that there was feedback.
Yes, we have feedback from someone,
Friend.
from a friend. So,
Friend.
can you stop saying? Can you stop putting a W on friend? Friend, huh?
Okay.
Okay, it's kind of long, but so
read
okay.
it and
Critics,
read it.
critics on the pilot. So it says here, very
Critics or critiques. Critiques.
critique.
If she said critics, you don't need to listen to her
It's
anymore.
critiques, you dumb fuck. I'm making it social.
Okay. Sorry, God, fuck.
Okay,
Shut up. Just go. read it.
so it's very sabog, very funny nonetheless.
Yes.
If it's a group discussion on a certain topic, there should be always one person who serves as some mediator question mark or someone in the middle to make sure that the debate discussion is tied up and not left hanging.
Okay,
especially,
okay.
wait, let me finish.
Stop chatting. It's like 1 a.m. for us, Joe.
If the topic is delicate or philosophical, like a my voice crack, like a like a conclusion or a summary of a conclusion can't be derived. Doesn't have to be long, just something to encapsulate the topic into something bite-sized. This would help if the topic is dark or the like. There. So what's your say on
It's
that?
this. Okay, first of all, we're not debating. We're not discussing. We're
discussing.
just talking, fool. It just so happens that no one else was talking that day because I'm woke. I'm sorry. I can't help it.
Hey, sorry, like I was not feeling laughter, okay?
There's gaps of knowledge, obviously. Like I'm not gonna debate Bobby on fucking alkyne compounds. I don't know shit about that. We're not. Yeah, we're not debating. I think you have the wrong idea here. We're not trying to one up each other based on opinion. We're just a bunch of boys trying.
Or idiots.
We're just trying to fill in those gaps. You feel? You know, we ain't doing nothing. Don't tell me how to discuss philosophy as well, dude. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. The thing is, it's like the beauty about discussing philosophy is that like you can pretty much discuss it any way you want, and you find that the most beautiful philosophical discussions are the ones that make the least sense.
Another one
the-
is sorry. Are you done?
Wait. I don't want to make something bite-sized to encapsulate it. That's lame. Why would I do that? Imagine structuring a podcast. You guys are crazy. Anyway, noted. Thank you for listening. I'm glad you enjoyed
There's
it.
a lot more. So
Cheers to you, kanpai motherfucker. Woo. I appreciate your input. I sound like a cunt, but that's because I am. But that doesn't mean I'm a cunt to you, okay? Wait, I think I am. I think I'm too drunk for this anyway. So,
a good
wait,
mix.
is this?
What?
Wait, sorry. Go on. I'm sorry.
You can't. You're such a cunt. So good mix of complex topics and humorous conversation in between.
Oh yeah.
But the transition could be smoother so the audience can tie the episode together. Like if the audience was asked to retell what the episode was about, they could do so without making it sound like it was a 3 different episodes.
Okay, our podcast is 1 hour long usually. Okay, the most popular podcast in the world is Joe Rogan. That shit is like 2 hours long.
Even longer.
I don't think anyone will be able to retell an episode of those two. It's not. I mean, personally, like my favorite podcast, the one that I listen to all the time is. It's called The Partially Examined Life. It's a philosophy podcast because I'm a fucking loser. And the thing is, it's great. I recommend it. I'm plugging them. The thing is, usually they discuss something very specific, and their episodes are always divided into 2 parts. So all in all, they tally up to almost close to 5 hours per topic. And if you think that an audience will be able to encapsulate 5 hours into a retelling, no, I don't think so. I think you also have the false misconception that podcasts are something that are organized. Like this is not a radio show per se. This is essentially just 3 idiots having a time. Noted though, I do agree that our transitions are pretty awful, but that's part of the charm.
That's pretty good.
Add more.
Huh?
Although we could work on it. Like I would say, yeah, maybe there'll be some gaps along the way. We can improve that over time. I mean,
We're not trying to be like the perfect fucking podcast out here.
yeah, we just started.
Yeah, it's an acquired skill, but every little bit counts. Your criticism is noted. Good. Is it a sir or a ma'am?
It's a ma'am.
Good ma'am, sir. Good ma'am, sir.
Good morning, ma'am, sir.
Noted. I hope
Thank you.
if you're in UST, I hope you have a good time because Joby has said awful things about your school.
What? I didn't say shit.
the moving
Hey.
exam.
I'll try to send it to some of my DLC friends.
So yeah,
I'll
it says here there are a lot of inputs actually. So let's make it short. Your feedbacks. So add more depth on the people who are talking. Context is good
That's true,
in these
because
things.
I carried that shit.
So that the audience can
Well,
visualize
not-
who you are and the things you talk about. Plus your
You really don't want to visualize me.
plus your perspectives, why they're like that, etc.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, but you guys weren't humoring me very well.
I'm very sorry.
And
Yeah,
then
your apologies are sweet. They're like nectar.
Thank you.
add the warning beforehand if there's like something that can trigger people, or if you know you're gonna say something controversial.
Trigger warning. That is
The R
noted.
word.
I did actually put viewer discretion is advised in our description on SoundCloud. I don't want to say this every time I have to say something that's mean or offensive, because I will be honest with you, I will say a lot of mean and offensive shit. Will I stop in due time? But now is not the time.
Yeah. Well, at least you toned down since high school.
I did, dude. Like going to an international school has taught me how to stop being such a cunt all the time. So, like the Southeast Asian vernacular is very forgiving, but not this one. I do have to watch what I say a lot, and I think it's for the best. It's a developed skill.
I really like the
But
idea of
I will
university
just say
philosophy,
the R
dude.
word.
Who said that?
Her.
You like that?
Her
Hit
input.
me up. We can talk about bitch. Hit me up.
What bitch?
No, I mean no. I mean like if you wanna talk about it, because like I'm writing something. I don't know. Any input counts. If you think you wanna
What
go
if,
or
what if we
something.
get that person as a guest?
Oh, maybe if you want to, but like I don't know. You guys might have to contribute as well. Like I'm really like toning down how much jargon and depth I use in like our philosophical discussion. Because like I could like just like how you guys could probably go all out on medicine and chemistry, I could probably go all out on shit like philosophy. You
Mitch,
know,
another one.
Preliminary standard of a diluted soluble solution. That's in a question, by the way.
You know,
You know,
Vano.
the thing is, I did try with alkyne compounds. I tried to enter your world.
You tried.
My friend said that that segment was boring, and I have to agree.
Yeah, trust me, I don't like talking about chemistry unless you're really into it, because it is
Dude,
very, very dull.
analysis, carbon. What's your favorite
Yeah.
element? I like
Shut up!
hydrogen.
Another input. Make sure that if a different topic is introduced, it's either related or could be tied back to the previous one. If it can't, it could be better off talked
No.
about in a different episode.
Nah, I don't think Kobe will listen to that.
Yeah, I will definitely not listen to that.
Such
Sorry, kiddo. And not all.
What the
I mean, here's something that I think our critics need to understand. Not all criticism is valid. They will all be considered, but not all of them will be, applied. Just no offense. I do listen though. That's the thing. It's just that I am also my own critic. So yeah, that's the thing. I do agree very much with how I listening to our pilot and just how garbage our transitions were. It's like this. So there's like an awkward silence. Then I'm all like,
Yo.
So guys,
"Yo, let's talk about a quote." I'm like, that shit was dog shit, But like, I learned from that. That I will not. There was no way to make that sound fucking interesting or smart or cool or funny. That's just stupid. So, I like to think that we have improved a lot on like our transitions. They sound a lot more natural now. So I do agree. That is a good criticism. You can talk shit, by the way. Like, I'm an asshole, so I do enjoy critics who bite, who speak fire,
Rar.
fucking burn
spicy.
me, who like fucking kill me, dude, roast me. That's
Here's
what
the
my
thing.
no, not tease. Just where's the fucking acid? I don't know, cause like I'm a cunt, and
What's
like
that?
I do expect a lot of people to be cunts back.
Another input. Suggestion lang, but it could be a good idea to outline in the start of the episode. Like like
No.
what we said earlier, it's we can't it's not organized, so
Well, yeah,
No.
I could agree it's not
Um,
organized
It
because we're
depends
not.
also on like what kind of podcast like you're doing. It
yeah.
makes sense to outline a sort of questions to ask if you're going to do something like a Joe Rogan sort of thing. Because
We
I understand that
yeah.
Joe Rogan probably does a lot of like impromptu shit, but the thing is, a lot of it is carried over by a list of questions that he already has prepared beforehand. But
We more or
generally
less like
speaking, I'm not a fan of those podcasts, the ones that are like organized or out.
we more or
The
less
ones I
yeah, sorry. We
Sorry,
more or
no,
less like our podcast like to be like a casual conversation with friends, like
Exactly.
yeah,
Like
face to face.
free form discussion with
Yeah.
genuine opinions. It's like I, this reminds me of I was for a while I was actually invited to be part to a tryout for the Southers debate team, and then I did participate a lot in their debate tournaments, but I fucking hated it.
Because
Because the
it's
thing about the
too
thing about debate is that it's way too organized. It's too formal. The flow of ideas is so like what you say. It's like it's
so
so
many rules.
it's so
There's also so
restricted.
many
Yeah,
rules.
it's so restricted. I remember one tournament I was in, and I got disqualified because I was the whip, and I decided to bring in a new argument into the table, which was a big no-no apparently in the debate settings. I do agree that it probably has its place in like a forum that calls for it, but I do like the genuinity and the lack of ambiguity that come with like just discussions like these. The feedback you get from your cohorts, your co-hosts, and everyone else is a lot more genuine. So I hope you're not mad that I will ignore any suggestion to do an outline and structure this, because chaos is beautiful.
Another suggestion is that it's good to have case studies and the like to support what you're saying to
No,
follow up a conversation because it keeps the audience going. Like, whoa, there's more.
Case studies.
you want me to cite my fucking arguments? Is that it? Okay.
Like
Well,
also probably
So
my
what
my,
is this?
my discussions
Patent
on
and
the
paper.
I'll
journals that I've been discussing also. So
I'll get back to you on that, but you need to tell me what kind of style you prefer. I've been using Chicago a lot lately, but I think I prefer AP.
hold your horse, Kobe, right now. Like someone's giving you praise. You have to listen to this.
That's-
No,
No,
listen.
wait.
No, listen to this.
Wait,
Listen to this.
hey, okay, bro.
Yes.
Okay.
But-
Don't hurt me. I'm not sober. I can't fight.
Dog.
Yeah. No, what the fuck, bitch? Kill yourself.
You have a good leader in the episode, Kobe.
Oh, fuck yeah.
who leads well in the conversation and makes efforts in involving others as well.
Yes, indeed.
And
I
then
know, right?
she said, "Yun lang. I enjoyed the episode. This is just this is just the perspective of a speech and debate child. I wouldn't know how. Wait,
Oh, yeah, you do sound like a speech and debate child.
I wouldn't know how other podcasts work because all I listen to are debate and related ones. So
Okay. You don't need to tell me her name, but thank you for your input. Okay, that
it helps us as a group actually. So God bless you.
yes, and maybe sooner or later I'll be less of a cunt about receiving criticism.
Hey.
Don't let it get to you.
Probably in the future you're a guest. So
Yeah, we're all
Just-
everyone's interested.
Anyone can be a guest.
yeah, actually anyone
Yeah.
can be a guest.
Anyone can be a guest. Just fucking DM.
hit us up.
Just hit us up.
DM one of the three of us. Holy cunt fuckery shit. Yeah.
But yeah, earlier
just
for Kobe, he's
What?
not a cunt. He's just like a cunt for listening because it's I don't know. How do you want to say it, Kobe?
okay. I'm drunk.
What?
I.
So like, how do you want to say it, Kobe? I'm drunk.
No, no, you stupid bitch! Listen, fucking Jovi, you bastard! Okay, I drink.
Of
every
course.
episode you do because I don't know. I think it's a good idea, and I don't know why it's a good. I think it's a good idea.
I think it lets you more.
I think it's because I let loose more when I'm drunk because yeah. It's also I promise you I'm not
Makes you more
I'm,
genuine,
I'm,
too.
I'm usually not this trigger warning retarded
Yeah.
when I'm sober. I promise.
We should
Yeah.
do the podcast.
I am very sane when I'm sober. I promise you. Just you wait. You'll see someday, but not today.
You know, for each podcast, you have to cite like what alcohol drink you drank. On
I've been drinking the same thing
Sapporo?
for the past like how many
Episode.
episodes? Yeah, Sapporo.
They should sponsor us, dude.
And
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know, you need sponsor us, dude.
Need more sponsors.
Are you okay?
yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Guys, I got a suggestion. Why don't we set up a Patreon?
I
We were only
I-
college
I-
students, and like most of our
you think you're smart, brother?
Yes.
Because I already brought this up in the previous episode, which you would have known had you paid attention.
Okay.
so you're bashing him now.
Yes, yes. No mercy out in these woods. It's a dog world. I am a dog. If you were a dog in the dog world, what dog would you be?
Oh,
A dog.
Obviously, you fucking retard. Like, oh my god, I want to strangle you so badly.
dog eat dog. I don't
Wait,
know.
wait, time out.
Retriever?
If there was an earthquake, how would you react?
I don't know. I'd fucking shake.
No, cause here's the thing. One of our friends who's currently in the States right now, he's currently in.
dead.
No, he's not. Fuck. He's currently in LA, and then we were in a call in the other server, and then he said, "Wait, there's an earthquake right now," and then he was like trying to confirm it with us, but like we're in the Philippines, but like what the fuck? So he was like, "Yo, wait, there's an earthquake right now," and he's pretty chill about it. So I was like, "What the fuck?" And then I was like, "Dude,
Actually, have you guys ever been in an earthquake? Because I was in
Yes.
one.
I was in an earthquake recently."
I've been in like 5 already.
Yeah, the biggest one. I was there in Kyoto when that I think that it was it an 8 point or 7 point whatever, the one that fucked up Osaka.
And then he was like,
Last year I was there.
he was
sorry?
super chill about it. And then I had to tell him, "Oh, dude, why are you so chill about it? Just get out of the fucking house."
I didn't even leave where I was. I didn't even go out. Like I was in a like a motel. when the Kyoto earthquake happened. I thought that the guy above me was just being very rowdy. I was like, "Hey, stop!" And then, and then, and then it turns out that, oh shit, there actually was an earthquake, and I'm just like, oh wow,
I
that's a shame.
remember I was like practicing for our production, and then while we were like having the script reading, the whole place started shaking. And then we were like, "Should we go down?" And then like my director's like, "No, no, no, we should keep going. This is important."
Fuck. Well, priorities.
Earthquakes are not that scary.
No, no, that's scary.
They're only scary.
Unless
They're only scary if the building falls.
Can you stop putting a W? Scary.
Why? Does it bother you? Whoa, what's this?
Oh whoa.
Ooh,
Oh, whoa. I know.
ooh,
Okay,
ooh,
you
ooh.
said you wanted to get fucking intellectual, philosophical, right? Is it time?
Is it time? Let's call it philo time with Kobe.
Ah, shit, you really wanna?
Hey, we can have that. Like this is the part we have philosophy talks with Kobe. Philo talk.
Did you really want to have one? Because it's tedious to a lot of people.
Maybe not philo,
I'll
just
make it.
discussion.
I'll make it fucking. I'll make it fucking. We don't actually have time. I don't think we have time to do it. To be honest, we've been going on for quite a while.
How many minutes
This
do we have left?
is a few.
Oh,
Keep
man.
it. We try to keep it like just a little over an hour.
Uh-huh.
We can probably talk about like something small and then wrap it up. Plug some people. Um.
You sound so tired.
Feed. I'm not tired. I'm just surprised.
Surprise.
Okay. So today, what have you guys been doing today? Normally, we should talk about this at the start of the episode, but we decided to do it later.
What did I
Okay,
do?
that's
You
okay.
first.
Today, I meant today. Like I don't care about your week, just today.
Like Sunday.
Yeah,
Did, yeah,
We're
I think
discussing.
that's
We're
good.
doing our podcast right now.
not Sunday. Like yesterday,
Yesterday.
Saturday. Whoops.
Yesterday.
Yesterday. All my
So-
troubles seem so far.
So yesterday, I had ROTC training. If you guys don't know what ROTC training,
That's fucking gross, dude.
it's military training for
Yeah.
the Philippines.
You gotta
Yeah.
defend them from China. China.
Let's not get
I mean,
too political here.
For the Philippines, you can pick one out of 3 ways to serve your country.
Are you fighting Russia, China, and North Korea? Is that it?
No, one is ROTC, which is military. CWATS or CWTS.
We put an
that's
A there.
for- You guys put an A?
Yeah, cause it's
Or
C watts.
it's CW.
Yeah, CWTS. C watts.
Quad.
Anyways, CWATS, which is basically you'll be helping out teaching kids, and LTS. It's like the same. It's like CWATS, except
C watts is
LTS,
community
there's
works, by
like-
the way. So
Yeah.
building houses and shit.
Oh, that's fucking cool. I'll do that. Yeah, Habitat for Humanities.
And LTS is almost the same thing, except it's with old people. Yeah.
Nice. Your friend, the one who critiqued us,
Yeah.
mentioned something that I thought would be really funny. She said something about visualizing how we look like. Let's describe our appearances. To,
Yeah,
like,
let's use our
viewers.
Discord. Let's use our Discord.
No.
For all intents and purposes, this is how I look like in real life. I am
You're woke.
a Discord guy. Am I? I don't know. Am I?
Posible
Visualize
pa
how I
siya.
look like. Okay, you fucking heard at the start that I was different from the other Filipinos. How I look like? Yeah, I do look like a fucking loser. So
one thing I would really note about Kobe is that he looks really, really, really high and or tired every time you see him in class.
I am in constant pain and suffering. It's true. It's okay though because it's fun. Eh,
And sometimes you may see him having oily hair because he barely showers.
I shower every day. I'll have you know.
Well, at least he changed that habit in senior high.
You're exposing
He
him.
showers.
Not senior high, junior high.
Even earlier, yeah, dude.
There was a period in my life where
You didn't-
you know that plant insult was not unwarranted. Yes, I actually was a plant.
So how was your week, Kobe?
My week.
Or your day, yeah, for that particular matter. Yesterday,
Errands.
errand.
Errands. That's my fucking day. Errands. I'm supposed to await a delivery Sunday morning actually, and I think I might oversleep. I hope that guy bangs the door loud when he rings, because I will probably be dead in a sleep. I did do my laundry on this Saturday, and I actually was supposed to meet somebody in Kyoto Station because it's like a guy's back home birthday, but I couldn't make it. He couldn't make it. He decided to stay in Osaka. So yeah, some family friend. I couldn't be bothered to go all the way there, so I'm just here. I just wished him a happy birthday on a phone call.
So my week. No one's asking. Oh, okay,
Fuck
I mean-
your week, bitch.
fine. Be that way.
I thought the day.
Or yeah,
We
day
all want to
yesterday. I didn't really do anything actually. I just slept the entire day besides studying. So
Well, good job, man.
and fixing some stuff for the podcast. So
Ah,
and yeah, talking to someone. So
that's true. For I must say though, I was talking to my friend the other day, and
Cool.
we were talking
Nice.
concepts about love life and all that stuff. So I want to ask you guys. This could be really short.
Next episode, we're almost out of time, you motherfucker.
that's sad.
Yeah. This episode, there's more of like this is like your redemption episode, Bobby, for fucking leaving us hanging the last one.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So
Shut up. Okay.
that's
Plug.
so that's it for this podcast. Now to plug some stuff. Oh, before that, thank you for your feedback. God bless you. We'll take into account for that. But on some parts of the suggestions,
If you wanna give feedback, just DM the three of us.
Yeah.
If you want like the least aggressive response, DM Bobby.
but take into
Hey,
take into considerations that we're not totally assholes. So.
I'm a cunt. I'm just
Fuck
joking.
you.
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm a nice person.
So yeah, so
don't
if
worry, guys.
so if you want to catch up with our old podcasts are archived in our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Stercus Occurrit official, and for our
That's
late
official.
yeah, and for our latest podcast, you can head over to our SoundCloud channel, soundcloud.com/Stercus Occurrit-official. So yeah,
Yo, we should make our own website.
we don't have money for
No,
that.
no.
That's too early.
We have to hire someone. I'm not gonna fucking do that, right? Like,
So
Dude, Gab knows how to make a website.
thank you
he's-
to our
he's not-
sponsors.
He's not gonna fucking do that.
Thank you to our sponsors for Mirabilis Corporations and God damn, dude, I can't believe we have a sponsor already. Anything
Man,
you want to plug?
You know something I noticed.
Yo, what's up?
Ah,
Ah,
the question of existence never gets straightened out except through existing itself.
so
Wait, what?
let's not
just
expound on that.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that.
I Oh, by the way, guys.
Do you want to plug anything before we end?
Yes, I do wanna plug something.
Your Patreon.
My what?
Your
We should have
Patreon.
like a Kickstarter for Kobe. Like we should have one
Yeah.
every year so that he could pay his tuition fee.
Yes, please.
Let's donate money.
I'm losing my
to his-
scholarship, dude. I came here with 2 and I lost 1 already because it was only good for a year. And I got it for 6 months, which is bullshit, and I'm really mad.
Shouldn't you file like a complaint?
Yeah, I wish it was that easy. Japan's
So-
bureaucracy is like the most, like the one in the world.
You, Bobby, do you have
I don't know
anything
what-
to plug?
I don't really plug anything because.
So-
you're not a fucking capitalist.
Oh.
That's why you're a dirty commie.
If you're, I have something to plug. So as you guys may know, I am part of a theater guild, the LSU Harlequin Theater Guild. Follow us
No,
on
we don't
Facebook,
know.
Twitter, and Instagram. I'll talk about that.
You talk to the listeners like they fucking know you. Like
Fine. I'll talk more about that in the.
So yeah,
no plug. Yeah, just watch his productions and
Just
then
watch
he'll tell you more later. Wait, I have to plug something.
make it end it quick.
Go ahead.
We're almost out of time.
Oh,
Shut the fuck up! Don't rush me, bitch.
no. I want one of our podcasts to end so abruptly.
Let's end it.
That's actually genius. You know it.
I'll just stop the recording now. You want
We're
it?
just we're
No,
talking, discussing, and it just
It's
ends.
like a Beatles song. What's the name of that Beatles song? The one that just stops abruptly.
She's so heavy. Oh yeah, that's one. I want you so bad. She's so heavy. I want you. There we go.
You know what's heavy?
What?
The weight of the human
Just
condition.
plug it, dude. I'm so hungry already.
Okay. Shut the fuck. It's 2 a.m. You whore.
So what? I didn't eat dinner. I'll just
You're
eat.
fucking
I'll just eat cup noodles, dude.
Yeah, you and me both. Anyway, so plug. Please follow me on social media.
Fuck you.
No, I'm just joking. I never check social media. I hate social media. When I decided to start publishing my own solo project, just be aware that it's there, and please care, and don't you dare say something that would give me a scare. Okay, so
So,
aside from that,
again,
wait, shut up.
What?
If you guys happen to be in Japan when you're listening to this, I need volunteers to help me out in the fucking elementary school. We need to teach the kids and we get paid. So
So yeah, that's
they
it.
they asked me to look for volunteers if you happen to be listening and you're in Japan in the Kyoto area. Hit me up.
It's very unlikely.
So yeah, that's it.
That
Anything
is
more?
very unlikely.
Anything else?
Happy birthday to my blockmate.
Nice shout out. That's sweet.
How sweet of you, Cole.
Anyway, so
I know, right?
again, if you want to hit up us to listen to our old podcast, just go to our YouTube channel, Stercus Occurrit, that's official, and for our SoundCloud channel, Stercus Occurrit, dash official, and
Coming soon to
Spotify. Yeah, coming soon to Spotify. And thank you for the feedback again to you. God bless.
Hey, one more
The
thing.
sponsors and what you were saying?
One more thing, fools. We're looking for artists to commission.
Yeah. So that's it. Thank you. Say anything?
I need to say my goodbyes.
So-
but you have to go first.
Goodbye. Thank you for listening. We'll see you in the next episode. So,
Wait. Don't stop yet.
God damn it.
I wanna sing that Yo Gabba Gabba song.
Shut up, Bobby.
Goodbye.
Shut up. Okay.
Alright,
We're gonna end.
you can-
Bye.
podcast
Bye.
abruptly.